Hi guys, welcome back. Well, everything was a success. Um, I was at MD Anderson Hospital, and the doctors, the nurses, the whole hospital staff was immaculate. Everything was perfect. That's the way a hospital visit is supposed to be, to make sure that the patient is well taken care of. And guys, I'm not going to be able to do a video every day like I've been doing. I've been doing videos 5 days a week with weekends off. I'm going to see how I will be able to do videos twice or 3 times in a week because I mostly am asleep. Yesterday, well, last night when my son brought me home, after they got me relaxed in the bed and everything, I was mostly asleep, in pain. But they gave me all this medicine. You see that medicine? On top of the medicine that I already take. But, oh, oh, I moved too fast. I thought I was dropping the camera. But I would show y'all more, but this is what I could show you. They have me all wrapped and stuffed with gauze, and they have me looking like a snowman. uh, but it's nothing that I could do. It's all packed. I'm all packed up on the inside, but and then I have some reading material that I have to read, and this is for nausea, and I have my little stand for my phone so I can watch Netflix or Amazon Prime, and I have some snacks on side of me right here. My son's set me up, and I have some reading material. Let me show you my reading material. At least this is what I'm reading, trying to read right now, and my agenda. Okay, I can't pick it up. It's hard for me to, well, yesterday, it was hard for me to move my arm beyond a certain point. Today, I can do this part. I can do this part. But it's hard. And then walking, I walk bent over. I'm not walking horizontal, straight, up and down. But, when I first, imagine my sons having to take me to the bathroom so that I could pee, and them watching their mother have to sit on the toilet. They had to help me. I want to cry, but I'm grateful. But I can't be embarrassed by that. But I love my sons, and I love how they love on me. And I hate to come here and present myself like this. Look, the nurses, they tried to put my bonnet on my head. Look what they didn't do it where it be poofed out. They did it where they tried to stuff it in, because they didn't feel like it was supposed to be poofed out. But they did a good job. They tried. But they were so nice. Everybody was so nice. Everybody was so nice. You know, I went in and, you know, they had me laying on the bed. They just talked and we laughed and talked. And it was just a great experience. Look, let me show you this. Wait, let me rest a minute. That was a lot. That was a lot. But I'm determined. I'm determined to let you guys see what I'm going through, because I dedicated myself to this channel. And, you know, you're my family. And I want to be able to show you what I'm going through. These things here, when they first removed the cancer, I had 8 of these. I had 4 on this side and 4 on the other side. And right now, I just have 2. This one and this one. If I could show y'all this. Isn't that cute? They have pink for cancer. And then they gave me, I just think it's adorable. I like pink anyway. It's one of my favorite colors. And then they have this. I don't know. I can't see it because I can't bend down and look. The only time I can look is when I'm on camera with y'all on this video. But they have it all the way down up in there. And then they have this starting because they took the fatty tissue, some fatty tissue from right there, and they put it inside here with the silicone. So right now, this is what I'm looking like until they remove until they remove all of this stuff. And when they remove all of this, I don't know what they're going to do next. But I said, let me come on here and talk to y'all before I fall asleep again. But I know I'm not going to be able to do this every day. So, with that being said, guys, I thank you. Oh, your comments. Oh my goodness. Every last one of you in the comment section, you were so supportive. You were so great. I really loved it. I was surprised. Y'all made me cry. You know, because you know me by this camera. You don't know me in person. Except for the subscribers that I met at my brother's wedding. Who would think, who would know that I would meet somebody at my brother's wedding? But with you guys coming on the comment section and supporting me, that's the greatest thing. And I thank each and every one of you. Thank you for being my family and being my friends. And guys, I'm gonna have to go to sleep. This medication have me like, they just want me to stay in bed. They want me to stay where I would be able to heal properly. So they medicated me. But I said I wanted to come on here and let you guys know that I'm okay. And I appreciate each and every one of you for supporting me. And this is not something that I wanted to do. This is something I had to do. So, and being that I had to, because of the pain that I experience every now and then, I had to do it. You know, to alleviate the consistent pain that was going on. And I'm told that when you do have breast implants, you know, or breast augmentation or reconstructive surgery, that if it's several things that you may experience from time to time. And I experienced it, you know, so I had to make sure that, you know, I take care of it before it got any worse. But I didn't want this. I had cancer, but I survived. And in the meantime, I didn't want to look like a boy. I didn't want to wear a bra that had fake titties in it. So this is my choice, to get breast implants so that I can continue to look like a female, so that my confidence level wouldn't be shook, you know. But I want them to look real. I don't want to look fake, even though I know it is. But this is what I can do to make myself feel better about who I am. I never forget whose I am. I'm a child of God. And God knows my heart. So guys, continue to pray for me as I'll continue to pray for you. So I'll see you guys in the next video. So you take care.